Good evening, Ilma. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay. Hi, Ilma. How are you?
Hello, ma'am, I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm absolutely fine. So happy to see you smiling broad. I feel
Like my
very happy. When a learner comes with a smiling face, it is so good to see you with
Yes,
that
ma'am.
smile on your face. Okay, Ilma. So, how has been your day so far? What did you do during the day today?
Okay, ma'am. First, I woke up in the morning at 5:30. Then I study and I did shading practice. Along with it, I also practiced English for 15 minutes. Then I
Mhm.
went to school and I returned back home at 3 o'clock. Then I slept for 1 hour. Moreover, now I'm taking your session.
Right. So, you're a student.
No,
So,
ma'am, I am a teacher.
you're a teacher. I thought you were a bit old for being a student. So what do you teach Ilma?
Ma'am, I teach.
Ilma means that knowledge only. So Ilma means the same.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You are right.
Okay, thank you so much. Ilma is very happy that I'm able to deduce the meaning of her name. Huh?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So, Ilma, when you were telling me about your day, right? You told it beautifully, right? Uh, at times you used past tense, and at times you ended up using present tense. So I study, I practice, I studied,
Study.
right,
Yes.
in the morning, right, and then I practiced English for 15
Hmm.
minutes. Okay, fine.
Okay.
So you just have to take care of these small things. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ilma, fine. So you had a pretty productive day, right? So I was asking you, what do you teach? Maybe I forgot, even
Yes,
if you
ma'am.
told
Yes.
me.
I
So what?
teach English from grade 1 to 5th.
Oh wow, very nice. So grade 1 to 5. So do they have different class like subject wise teachers in from grade one to
Yes.
five?
Yes, ma'am. They have subject-wise teachers.
Okay, fine. And how easy or difficult is it to manage those naughty bunch of students because they are quite young, right? So
Yes.
I think managing the younger
Hmm.
bunch of students is always difficult as compared to I feel the elder ones. There
Yes,
are
ma'am.
different challenges with the elder ones also, but
Hmm.
first second I think they're too tiny and they're always with their questions, right? And they're always like ma'am, right?
Yes, and they always. Even if even if a child is doing something in the classroom and
Right,
it's trivial, so still they want to tell me, ma'am, look at him, what is he doing? They all the
right,
time they call me ma'am. Sometimes I fed up with this. I'm like, okay, beta,
right,
okay, just let me breathe. Then I'll listen to
right,
you one by one.
right,
It's really
exactly.
hard to handle
So how
them.
do you manage with these little ones
Yes, ma'am. I manage them very uh,
comfortably?
peacefully. Huh.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm.
Whenever I start my class, so I always begin my class with a small ice breaking activity,
Oh
because
wow,
yes, I always do in my classroom as I step into my classroom. Ma'am, just hold a minute. Sorry
no
for
problem, no problem.
inconvenience. Yes, ma'am, I'm back. Sorry, ma'am.
Yes. No issues. It does happen. In Indian families, this is pretty much normal.
Yes, ma'am. Even if we are sitting alone, so there someone must to disturb us.
Right. It does happen. Yes. Yes. So yes, we were talking about some ice breaking activities you were telling me.
Yes, ma'am. I was telling you when I begin my class, so I always begin my class with ice-breaking activities, because after attending a period, sometimes they feel bored and they feel okay, now we don't want to study. So
Hmm.
it's really crucial to bring back their attention and to
Right.
bring back, yes, to bring back their happiness. So just by doing this activity, I do this thing, and after completed activity they really enjoy, they learn a lot, and they raise
Mhm,
questions back to me, okay ma'am, tell me this and that. So
mhm.
that's why I teach them.
Right. Okay, fine. So you just said, when there was disturbance, so you said someone must to disturb us, someone comes, right, to
Someone
disturb us.
comes.
If someone is
Yes.
always there, disturbing us, right?
Okay,
And
ma'am.
not after completed activity, after completing the activity, right? I move
After
to,
completing.
yes, after completing the
Okay.
activity, I move to the study
Hmm.
part, or I move to the academic part, right?
Okay.
Fine. Yes. Okay, Ilma, that's very nice. So I would like to know the ice-breaking activities that you do. Maybe they also help me sometime at English. There are students,
Exactly.
learners who
Yes, ma'am.
struggle to speak, and we need those ice-breaking activities.
Yes,
So tell
ma'am.
me two, three activities, right?
Okay, ma'am, for sure, for sure. The
Mhm.
first activity, which is very interesting, I just stand near the blackboard and I try to ask them, okay, beta, what's color of these, what colors of things around you? I
Mhm.
point out to blackboard, okay, what its color, and what's color of the fan, what's color of your water bottle, what is color of my suit. So that's why
Mhm.
I bring back their attention. Second
Mhm.
one is rhymes, which is also very crucial, huh? They
Right.
really enjoy rhyming when we recite rhymes. We recite rhymes along with actions. Third
Mhm.
one is I recently learned this activity. This is activity. First, you have to sit two children on a desk. Then you just have to put a pencil between them, and then you have
Mhm.
to two times you have to clap, 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 and then you have to say boom, boom. You have to stamp
Okay.
on the table.
Okay.
Then three times you have to do. Then suddenly you have to say go, and whoever will hold a
Good
pencil
people.
first,
Uh-huh.
who is the winner.
Uh-huh. Right. Okay, fine. Very nice. Very nice
Yes,
activities. Definitely. And I think when there is a teacher, they know that there will be a thing, an ice
yes,
breaking activity. So I think they look forward to what new the teacher will bring today.
yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
Ilma, isn't it challenging for you to, think of a new activity every day, ice breaking activity?
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes it is challenging, but I always prepare my schedule before the day. Like I prepare my schedule. If I have to teach tomorrow, so I prepare 2 days night. Then I
Mm-hmm.
write down everything in my notebook, how I have to teach, what is I am going to teaching tomorrow, what are
Mm-hmm.
activities, what is my objectives of the classroom. So then
Mm-hmm.
it became easy for me because if we are pre-planned before na, so it also give us confidence when we enter in
Very
the
right.
classroom.
Very right. Very right. Absolutely. And when it comes to teaching part, right? Do you prepare your lessons also before, or
Yes, ma'am,
you?
always.
Oh
I
wow.
never, yeah, I never prefer to go randomly in the classroom and teach anything. I always prepare my lesson plans, active through activities, everything which I think I should include in my lesson plans.
Mm-hmm. Right. So in future, do you ever
Also,
plan
this
to
is a
teach
very good
higher
habit
classes?
of
I agree. I agree. No, you can't continue. Yes.
no, ma'am. Actually, yes, yes, yes. Actually, I'm not interested to teach higher classes. They are also very mischievous, and because they are in growing
Right.
age now, so I am
Hmm.
also very young. So that's why I don't have
Hmm.
that kind of strictness to teach them and
Hmm.
to control them. That's why.
Hmm. Hmm. Very right, very right. So you are also, definitely you are somewhat their age, maybe 5 to 10 years elder. So they would not, like you want to say, take you very seriously,
Yes,
and they
ma'am.
would try to befriend you. Right, right.
Yes,
That's so right.
ma'am.
And when it
Yes,
comes to teaching the younger ones, it easy. Although it's difficult, but for you it's still easier. They still look up to you as a teacher. They
yes,
would
ma'am.
look up to you as an elder sister or a friend, right?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, sure.
Hmm. Okay, fine. So, Ilma, I would just, request you to move to the chat box.
Yes,
So, we
ma'am.
were talking about the ice breaking activity, and you said what colors of these things, right?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
I generally ask, or I generally ask them to
Yes, ma'am.
mention the color of things around them. Right? Should
Okay,
I
ma'am.
write the sentence also? I'll just write it down for you.
Okay,
I
ma'am.
generally ask them to mention the color of things around them, right? There could be some spelling errors, maybe no, there isn't.
I generally ask them
And
to mention.
yes, if we don't say today's night, we would say tonight, right? I would prepare the topic tonight if I know
Tonight.
I have a class tomorrow. So I would
Okay.
prefer to prepare the topic tonight. And you have to sit children on a desk. No, sit we do ourselves, right? I am
Okay.
sitting, right? You have to make them sit.
You have to make them sit.
जब भी हम किसी से कोई काम कराते हैं, ठीक है, so
Yes,
either
ma'am.
it is make it or get it. For example, I got my suit stitched,
Yes, ma'am.
or I get my suit. If you know how to stitch and if you do that yourself, so I
Hmm.
stitched my suit,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
But
Hmm.
if you get it done from somebody else, so I get it stitched, I
Yes.
get it repaired,
Hmm.
right? I
Get plus
make them.
subject plus third form. Is it?
हाँ नहीं नहीं हाँ, थर्ड फॉर्म इज समथिंग एल्स। आई एम टेलिंग यू कि गेट
Okay.
या मेक का यूज होगा व्हेन वी आर गेटिंग दैट वर्क डन बाय समबडी एल्स,
Okay,
ठीक है, आप उनको बिठा रहे हो, ठीक है,
okay,
फाइन।
ma'am.
आई लिसन मतलब मैं सुनती हूँ, ठीक है।
Hmm.
आई मेक देम लिसन मतलब मैं अपनी बात उनको सुनने को बोलती हूँ, सो आई
Oh.
मेक देम लिसन टू मी।
I sit. I get them
Make
sit.
them sit. I make them sit,
Okay.
right? I make them listen, right?
Hmm.
Similarly,
Then
I
can we also
make
use get?
them read. No, यहाँ पर make them ही होगा, ठीक है। Now, for
Okay.
example, I get my suit
Hmm.
stitched, right? I get my clothes repaired, right? I get my hairstyle done from a
Yes.
cell. Fine. जब हम
Yes, ma'am.
अपनी बात पर आ रहे हैं, when we are telling कि I make them do this, मतलब मैंने अपनी तरफ से वो चीज करवाई तो make them, right? But
Okay.
when हम अपनी चीज किसी और से करवा रहे हैं तो I get it done, right?
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Get it
I understood.
done.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is it. Okay. Fine, Ilma. So as you are dealing with these young children, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
we talked about the challenges, right? That their attention span could be, smaller, right?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
they are always running behind their teacher, telling them the smallest of the things that their
Yes,
classmates are
ma'am.
doing, right?
Hmm.
And what is the fun of? What is the fun part of teaching these young ones?
Yeah. For me, the fun part is they share their lunch with me. So that is
Ah,
fun
yes,
part.
I agree. My daughters also do the same.
Yes, ma'am. Whenever
Yes,
they bring something special in their lunch, cooked by their mother, so they always offer me, "Ma'am, please have this." And I also get chance to taste new dishes,
yes,
cooking
exactly.
by their mothers. So yeah, this
Hmm.
is fun part of this.
Right. Okay, fine. So it's not cooking by their mothers, cooked by their mothers, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Right. Okay.
There's one more thing.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
One more thing is you don't need to give responsibilities to the children for your work. If you say any children like, okay, beta, just refill my water bottle. So
Hmm.
you don't need to say them. You just have to say, beta, my water bottle. Everyone comes near you and yeah, they fight. Okay, ma'am, I will do this. I will refill your water bottle. So that is
Right.
also part of it.
So, I can understand each and everything that you're telling because my daughters are also in grade two, right?
Okay,
And she
okay.
was telling me this thing 1 or 2 days ago that their
Yes.
class teacher, has started giving them some responsibility. She
Yeah.
exactly mentioned like this, ma'am, mama, ma'am is giving us some responsibilities, some small responsibilities every day, right?
Ma'am.
So today she asked me to do this, today she
Hmm.
asked her to do this, right?
Yes.
So likewise, I can understand each and everything that you're saying.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Okay. Fine. So, Ilma, seeing them, what reminds you of your childhood? Any good memory of, when, because you're dealing with these little ones.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
what things of your childhood do you remember when you are with them?
Yes, ma'am. When I see them, so I always remember my childhood memories. The part of my childhood is going for washroom with my friend,
Yeah.
making excuses time and again, and they just want to escape from teachers' hold. Okay, ma'am, we just want to go washroom, on this pretext, we make round of our school. So I think that
Hmm.
is funniest part of my school memory, school days.
So even when you were young, you also used to take rounds of the school
Yes, ma'am.
on the
Always.
pretext of going to washroom. Okay. I thought it was my daughters who were doing this. So when I got to know this first, see when they are in their kindergarten,
Hmm.
LKG, UKG, nursery,
Yes, ma'am.
pre-primary, they don't do these things because they're closely being watched by their teachers, right?
Teacher.
But
Yes, ma'am.
when they came to grade one and we
Yes.
went to their first
Hmm.
PTM, this was the first complaint by their class, and we were taken aback, both of us. Oh my god! And we came with a sad face. I was
Yes.
telling my mother-in-law, see what are your granddaughters doing? So, because I think when you come to grade one, you get that
Hmm.
freedom from your teachers, right?
Yes,
Who
ma'am.
were
Yes,
there on
ma'am.
your head always, and now
Yes.
you want to explore.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now I am able to understand that. Talking to you, I think I would be able to monitor my daughters very well.
Exactly.
You would give me a lot of insights, right? Why they are doing this. Understanding them would be easier by talking
Yeah.
to you. Right. Okay. So we would say going for washroom, we would say going to washroom. Okay.
Going to washroom. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Fine, Ilma. So is there anything that you see the children of doing today that you didn't do when you were in your childhood? One good thing that they're doing today that you did not have access to in your childhood, and one bad thing that you feel, okay, I'm glad that I did not have access to those things which they are doing now.
Okay, ma'am. One good thing that in our time we were not privileged to use social media and internet
Right.
and technology, but now
Hmm.
children are very smart. They are very smart cookie to use technology and internet,
Hmm.
even though they know how to use them in a very productive manner. When
Hmm.
it's come to study, if they are not understanding anything in the classroom, so they don't wait so they don't wait for the teacher. They just
Hmm.
search instantly and get the answer. So I think that is the best thing. The
Hmm.
bad thing is in our time we used to play outside. We always
Right.
preferred outdoor games, playing with our friends.
Friends.
And making memories, and we just go home to call everyone, okay, let's come together, let's do this.
Yeah.
And we always play until sunset. But now children prefer to stay at home rather than
Hmm.
going outside.
Right.
Nowadays they try to connect each other on social media platforms like WhatsApp, Instagram, uh, uh,
Mhm.
rather than in person. So that
Right.
is bad thing.
Absolutely right. Very right on that, Ilma. And again, there are some corrections. So we will
Okay,
say
ma'am.
when it's come to study, when it comes to study, right? They
Okay.
immediately look for the information on the internet, right?
Okay,
And
ma'am.
okay, okay, fine. And then we won't say stay home. They prefer to stay home. They prefer to stay at home. This
They prefer.
preposition at has to be used. So they prefer to stay at home, right? And they try to connect each other via social media. They try to connect with each other through social media rather than connecting in person. Very good usage of word in person.
Okay, ma'am. Yes.
Yes.
I
Okay.
studied before the session.
But what are you saying?
I studied before the session this.
Very nice. Very nice. Good.
Yeah.
So definitely any kind of homework, right? Any kind of
Hmm.
practice beforehand is always going to help you, right?
Exactly,
Okay,
ma'am.
so what was the reason that you chose to be a teacher?
Yes, ma'am. I chose this profession because I want to grow others as
Mhm.
young children. I want to shape our young generation, and I want to inculcate values in them, what I have gained so far. And because I know real challenges,
Mhm.
because I have been struggling like with English, there are so many things are about this. So that's why I don't feel, so that's why I want that nobody will suffer like me. So if I can
Mhm.
contribute in such things, so I must go for that. That's why
Mhm.
I choose this profession.
Right. Very nice. It's not choose. That's why I chose this
Choose.
profession.
Yes,
Chose
ma'am.
this
Choose.
profession,
Choose.
right? Right.
Okay.
And you explained it beautifully. There were only two mistakes. One is
Yes, ma'am.
choose, and second is you said nobody will suffer. Nobody should suffer.
Nobody should suffer. Okay,
Suffer,
ma'am.
right? Yeah, very nice. So when it comes to explaining the things that you feel strongly for, you're very good with that. So let's move to those things only. So when it comes, so when you were talking about this, that why you chose this profession, right? And you said you wanted to bring the change, or you wanted to be the change, right, that you want to see in society, right? So what are the things that bother you in the society or in our country? What are the things
Yes,
that
ma'am.
bother you? Are you not able to hear me? I am not able to hear you, Ilma. There is some issue.
In this profession,
No, I can hear you now. Yes, I
ma'am,
can
could you
hear you
please
now.
repeat your question again?
Okay, fine. There was some, I think, network. Nah, the network was lagging. Yes. So I was saying, what are the things that bother you in our society, or maybe in our country? What are the things that bother you?
Yes, ma'am, I'm able to. Yes, ma'am, I think the
Yes.
network is patchy.
Yes, you are
Am I
audible.
audible, ma'am? Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Could you please repeat your question? Yes, ma'am. People have taken education for granted. How to deliver it in a qualitative in buildings, which runs in home, and there is no productive thing. They are just wasting futures. They are just wasting child's future. So that is my main concern, because being a not being a teacher, being a parent, being a girl, being any person, we are always concerned about these things, because we don't go there. We are not able to see what's going in the classroom, how the teacher is teaching. Sometimes we can judge teachers by their capabilities, by talking, expressing themselves, and conversing with them, but all the time it's not possible. So I think people have taken this education system for granted, and
Right.
we should really need to change this.
Mm-hmm.
We have to raise these children with values, with the things which we want to see in the future. So that's why it might bring a change in the society in this sector.
Right. I agree. I agree. So, like you were saying, education has just become, you know, there has been a lot of commercialization and professionalism in the
Yes,
field of education, rather than, than just teaching values to the children. That thing is definitely missing in today's
yes, ma'am.
education system. Teachers come, they would give their lesson and go.
Yes,
Whatever
ma'am.
is to be, whatever syllabus is to be covered, they would come and they would leave. But they forget
Yes,
to
ma'am.
impart those core values to the children,
Hmm,
right?
hmm.
Feeling of empathy, sympathy,
Yes, ma'am.
humanity, kindness, right? And yes,
Hmm.
if we have more, I think younger generation like you, when they would join the education system, right, then I
Hmm.
think the things would become better, because I think you people understand these things more
Exactly.
than those old teachers, right? They're
Yes, ma'am.
just
Yes,
focused on completing their hours, their period, and then just leave, right?
hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Right. Okay, Ilma, so our session is almost coming to end, right?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
I really thoroughly enjoyed talking to you, right?
Like my diagram.
Say thank you so much. And like I told you, if we have more sessions together, I would be in a better position, right, to
Yes,
help my daughters, right? And I would be in better position, right, to understand what
yes, ma'am.
things are going on in their mind, right? Because you are dealing with that age group, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So talking to you, I realized why they do certain things, right? Thank you so much. Now, coming to you, the thing that I loved about you the most is, one, I told you, when you came, you were smiling, right? And you
Yes,
maintained that smile throughout the session. So,
yes,
very good on that part. Second thing that I admire about you is you were speaking freely, right?
yes, ma'am.
You didn't stop yourself, you expressed yourself with confidence and with happiness. You didn't care about the mistakes that you made. And it's
Yes,
very important, right? Because for correcting you, we are here, right?
yes,
But we
ma'am.
can only correct you when you speak, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And
Exactly.
you took each and every, feedback very positively. Every mistake I told you, you
Yes,
asked
ma'am.
me about it, right? So very good on that part, because you yourself are a teacher. So I think you understand the
Yes, ma'am.
importance of feedback, the importance of speaking, and the importance of improving, and how you can improve yourself, right?
Yes, ma'am. Exactly.
Fine. Okay. So now what I want you to do is I want you to work a bit. One thing I'll give you a homework, right? You
Yes, ma'am.
don't, it's very simple. Do you use Chat GPT?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So you just have to go and type Chat GPT and type, give me practice exercise of basic prepositions, for example, in, on, at, into, right? And it should be in the fill in the blanks form, right?
Okay, ma'am.
And solve it whatever you feel like कि in आएगा on आएगा at आएगा into आएगा fill it right and then you can again ask it for answers right and
Ma'am.
whenever we meet next time right you're going to tell me that you solved that exercise right
Ma'am.
these were the correct answers and these were the wrong answers right
Yes,
so I want you to practice this for 3 4 days just 10 sentences you have to do every day not a lot of sentences no don't overburden yourself because that won't help you you know yourself right so
yes,
do
ma'am.
as much that much you can do simply just 10 sentences every day and that too you have to fill in just preposition only in on at into right
Yes,
okay
ma'am.
rest you spoke well right and I'm very sure that you know when we approach further, when we move further, you will be doing even better, right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for this lovely
Thank you,
session.
thank you so much, Ilva. Ilma, it was lovely talking to you.
Likewise, I, ma'am.
Okay, bye
Okay, ma'am.
bye.
Bye, ma'am. Bye.
Bye.